Okay, guys, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, something like that. But I couldn't sleep, so I started praying and talking to God about certain things, and I come up with this, and I was trying to go back to sleep, but here's the thing. I think about this quite often, but I didn't say much about it, but I'm just going to share something with you guys today. Okay, here we are. How does Satan use your mind through the week? Here's what I have with me. I'm telling you my experience. My experience was this. Now, I'm just going to tell you the truth, the way it is, what it is. I used to go to church, and I used to capitalize on the women that was dressed sexy. And there was quite a few of them that dressed to captivate the man's mind. And the praise team, not everybody, but only the ones that had the body. Now, if you don't have the body, if you of a certain size, then you don't dress provocative. It doesn't make no sense. But if a woman knows she has every curve in her body that's flowing perfect, and let's say she may or may not have a BBL, but she still has the BBL without the BBL, and let's say the ones that don't have the BBL get the BBL, and they're in the praise team, and you dress in the morning to go to church, and when you dress, every woman in the world is in front of a mirror. No woman dress without the mirror and seeing how they look. And when you see how God gave you your curves, and how God bless you with those curves, you say to yourself, I should show the world my curves. I believe I'm owed that. After all, God gave them to me. Okay, but we know what the Bible say about that. But nevertheless, in their minds, it's a good thing to show what you got because God gave it to you. So, and you want validation. I mean, you want it bad, and you want it weekly. And on Sunday mornings, now that we have the cameras, World Wide Web, everybody see how you look, and you know for a fact that there are men out there in the television audience turning on their TV, not because they love God, they love you and what you showing. And they kind of like get up out their bed, turn on that TV, television, how we gonna say it, computer, whatever, phone, and they're saying, I wonder what she got on today. I wonder what she can show me today. I need to lust today. I need a new weekly lust pattern today. Women says, well, it's not my fault because they got problems. They need to control their minds. But here's the thing. When a wife sees her husband looking at you, she don't say nothing. Several reasons. Number one, you ain't never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. So you're never gonna get it. Number two, you're married to your wife, and technically your wife still looks good, but not like a tenderoni. So you want your mind with her. So you use her as a catalyst to stay up to par. And you're lusting, and your wife knows it, but she's not going to say nothing. Because if she does, it's going to cause a rift, and it's going to make her look jealous. Well, she's not jealous. She just knows you being stupid of something you can't get. If you got a good wife, and you for any reason want your wife to look good, help her. Help her out. Pray together, work out together, love one another, and man go to heaven like that there, like that there. Instead of you going outside your boundaries, physically and or mentally, and now you at night thinking about the woman in the choir in the pulpit, praise team, showing off her goodies, and that's on your mind at night. And then Satan gives you a dream to go along with that. And boy, it sure is good. It sure is good. How I know that? Because I've been there. I've been there. I used to go to church, and I used to lust my butt off. I mean, I couldn't wait to see what was there. And man, it never failed. It worked out every week. How Satan uses your mind to sin against God. Tell you how he does it. When you go to the store, go to church, wherever you go, you're going to see a Jezebel. There's going to be quite a few of them. Satan knows his time is short. So he's going to get you to look at everybody's bottom you can. Every woman's bottom that's flirtatious, if you will. You're going to look, okay? Because it's called a habit. It's a habit. It's automatic. And every man don't do that, but you are attaching your eyes to every booty you can see, and that plays on your psyche. It causes you to go throughout the day and think about the women you saw, and then you compare them to your wife, and that could be a problem depending on how old you are. Now look, some wives are blessed. I don't care how old they are. You're kidding me. My wife still got it. Don't know why it ain't going away. She still got curves. She got a natural BBL. She didn't have to go buy one. It's there. I mean, man, she is hot. So for me to be greedy and go outside my confines, it's just like going to hell for no reason at all. I just want to go to hell because it's there. Now, okay, here we go. Church women, I wrote this down. Church women that are double agents in church. Okay. They pop up in your mind doing it after the fact, after church. For no reason. Just pop up there. When you concentrate on the wrong thing, as the day goes by, it pops up in your mind. You just don't say nothing. I'm talking about men. I know. Now, Satan used every opportunity to get in your mind. If you're pleased with your wife at home, he will still offer a substitute, or even if you're not pleased with your wife, he will offer a substitute to replace her. Even if you don't mess around on your wife, if only you just lust at someone, you can't help it. That's all Satan wants. If you read the Bible, he who even looked at a woman to lust after her, it's just like sleeping with her. So now, it's like going to hell for no reason. You're going to hell because you want something you can't have. You can't even have it. You can't even have it. You ain't getting that, man. But you want it. But you're never going to get it. But you still want it. And you ain't going to get it. But if you can just think of her in your mind and visualize her, that's all Satan wants. That's all he needs, Satan, to help you to make your mind up to go to hell. You ain't going to live forever. I know you think you are, but you're not. You're not going to live together. I know you think you are. And man, that girl got some booty on her, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I remember one time I seen this lady on this praise team, and she was showing, everything. She was push-ups, the diamond square, everything. Even the slit was showing, the slit, man. And I said, Amy, come here. Look, check her out. Oh, snap. That's that girl on praise team. So I knew she was going to do that. And sure enough, her booty was big as a tote. And she it was just, and I ain't stupid. These young boys and men were just mouth watering. And she knew it. She knew it. So she said, ain't my fault. I'm just showing what God gave me. No, you're a double agent. You're helping Satan. And the women already know what you're doing. They're not saying anything because you are one of the pastor's buddies. You and the pastor, y'all good friends, and you give good enough offering to cover your sins in church, and you're dedicated to the praise team. And what you don't understand, people, is look, if you're going to be seen nationwide, worldwide on TV, then you want to look your best. But if you're Jezebel, you want to give the audience some entertainment. And that's just the way it is. It pops up in your mind. It just does. It just does. Satan is working on is working on more than one front. Satan came up with the BBL. That was an accident. Y'all think that the science came up with that, or the doctors said, I think I'll create a BBL. I think I'll create a BBL. No. Satan put that in man's mind and said, let's try to enhance women if we can. So it was really aimed at black women.